It's Eckler again. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Wilson. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. On the move past the 40. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line. Here's Wilson to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? To throw is Wilson. Touchdown, Chargers! Isaiah Spiller from a yard out. And the Chargers are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's on his way. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot of procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Chargers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. H.A. on first and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Now you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's a give to H.A. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
Well, the goal is to get back into this game. The offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That one complete. The ball comes out. But this will get out of bounds. so possession will stay the same. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. And out of bounds right around the 20. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. A-Chain gets it from the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. The slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, Tua steps away to his left. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Motion man is Berrios. Tua now, 3rd and goal. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. One of the tight ends comes in motion. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers. Extra point try now from Dicker. And it is now 21-0.
That's the score. Chargers 21, Dolphins nothing.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
21G.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
All right, let's go.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where the a set of downs started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. He's going to try and go deep again. He's got a man complete. He's on his way. Jalen Waddle, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 79 yards. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Chargers 21, Dolphins 7. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that's caught inside the 30. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
29-yard line.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now Wilson. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has it up for the first. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Russell Wilson as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you back over to Orlando,
so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A give up the middle to H.A. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
From midfield, here's Tua. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 37. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. H.A. now up the middle. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Tua now on first down. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. On play action, here's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. They set up the screen to H.A. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on 1st and goal. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw going into the hands of Williams. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
TX.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Father, long. Watson, Oscar. What?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Sanders' kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They go play action with Wilson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. This is a counter play. Eckler found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Once more, here's Eckler. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 77 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Wilson. That's into the hands of Eckler. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Off the play fake, here's Wilson, rolling to his right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Good job right there, good job right there.
Here's Wilson to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Hill going to go in motion right.
Turbo 1, hard, turbo 1, hard. 20, TX. Solo left Zion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Tagovailoa. He's going to float this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start. But now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball. Getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
Wilson. They'll find Everett there, complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A handoff, it's Eckler. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
At the 31-yard line.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Well. Good touch.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That's a gain of 4.
To throw is Wilson. He finds his target, Allen. Touchdown! Keenan Allen, 28 yards. And the Chargers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
And two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made.
And got his man complete down the right sideline. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Braxton Berrios, 79 yards. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Alert, 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 alert.
Wilson. Caught left side, Williams. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Finding Williams once more, complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Dolphins 24.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out.
44, ready.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Two and now on first down. One last shot at the end zone. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. One final try for Tagovailoa. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game.
42. Dolphins 32.
Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got